Hello everybody, and in this course I will speak to you about PHP 8, the constructor property promotion. So what is the constructor property promotion? Indeed, the name is a bit weird, but what it does is to eliminate the amount of code you normally have to do with properties. With class properties, you see, normally you have to declare a property, like here, with the type. The type on properties is available since PHP 7.4, and since PHP 8, from this one, you can change to that. So you won't have to declare the properties anymore on the top of the class, and you will be able to declare it directly in the constructor. Let's create a new project to be like promoted property, constructor property, let's say. Perfect. Obviously, I use PHP Storm here, but you can use VS Code or any other IDE. I like to use PHP Storm because with PHP, VS Code to me is still not the best. For TypeScript, for JS, it's really good, VS Code, but PHP Storm to me is still the best for PHP. So let's create a test.php file. And here we'll actually create a class. So it will be actually our class will be test. And we are going to obviously create a constructor. So public function construct, beautiful. And let's first do the old way. So before we had to declare our properties on the top of the class. In my case, my test class will be, actually the name will be person, let's say, and it will be about greeting. So here we'll have another function, greet, and the name will be just, we'll just return. We'll use printf. I don't know if you know printf. It's to format some different variables. So if you check on the doc, return a formatted string. So with stringf, you can use like this kind of param variable, and with this we can change this. So s is for string. Now, obviously, if you have a number, I think number will be a I. Now I forgot. So you see a percentage followed by one or more of these elements. So it can be actually any kind of type, but obviously S is for string. And it will be our main function. It will be first name and this last name. So for that, we have to declare two properties. First name and then last name. As you can see, we use the PHP standard recommendation, camel case like this. Camel case, we first start with lowercase, we don't do this, and then we for the second word we do uppercase, we don't do this, but we do this. And then before we had to do to initiate the two properties. So this first name and last name equals last name, like this, perfect. And then I have last name, beautiful. And here I can even add a type because we can use it since PHP 7. And here I will use declare tweet types equal 1. Beautiful. So now, wait, mention is retired. Oh yes, so switch to perfect. Because actually my PHP Storm wasn't in the configuration, it wasn't set up for PHP 7 features. Now it is, and that was the kind of class before we had to do. So we had to declare first our properties and then to initiate to assign them with the values. And let's do a test here. Testing. So we are doing, we are first creating an object, which will be person, new person, and here I have Pierre-Henry, and last name it will be Soria, which is me, and then we are doing with perfect, and we can do actually echo, and here the function returns a string. Perfect. So let's try this one. I will open my terminal and I will use the PHP inbuilt server. So this one, and then I do the port 127.0.0.1 and I will do 8080. Beautiful. Let's go in there and let's see. What do we have? Oh, obviously, I need to mention test.php. Perfect. You see, I have hi Pierre-Henry. Beautiful. This works. Now, let's use the PHP 8, the way how we can use the promoted constructor properties. So I will get rid of this, you see. And here, I don't need to assign the properties anymore. I can just do this. And here I will do private string first name and I will do private string last name. That's it. As simple as that. You see, I saved so much code. I can even do just like this. And now let's try again. I can even change to hello to show the new version. With my PHP Storm, it saves the file automatically, so I don't have to do anything. And I will even change the name, my name to Henry Soria, for instance. And now let's try hello, Henry Soria. You see, it works, which is amazing. And however, if you still mention the old way of doing private first name, if you mention the old way plus the new way, so we mention it twice actually. We will use the new way to declare the class properties with the promoted property. So the constructor property promotion, this one, plus the old way and before. So we had to also declare first name to assign with the value first name, and the same for the last name. Last name equals this last name. Beautiful. I will save this. And now you see, cannot we declare person first name. So this doesn't work. And now if I remove, I will just keep the new way, but I will still have this, the way to assign, to reassign it. This I believe won't work as well. This works, however, but you don't need this. This is redundant because it does automatically by using the promoted property syntax. Now, if I use the standard way again, but that's the standard way, but I will remove this. I won't assign my properties. I will just do string last name, first name, last name. Let's see what it does. It doesn't work because indeed it has to be initialized before, and it's not initialized. We use them directly. So the only way to do so, we have to use the new syntax, which will be private, and here the same private, and I can get rid of this. And now let's try again. It works. So well done. You have learned how to use the new way of declaring properties thanks to Constructor property promotion. The name is a bit, as I said, maybe it's not my favorite name. Let's go back to the doc here. Yes. So the class Constructor property promotion. Now you know how to write less code thanks to it, and your code will also be more readable. See you to another video. Ciao.